Welcome to the channel. My name is Franco, and today I'll be sharing with you more aspects of the land clearing project here on the homestead. So the very center of this area that I'm clearing has a large stump as well as some large boulders buried underground. I'm going to have to pull those up and move them aside. Once I'm done moving the boulders and pulling the stump out, I will level off the area and blend it into the rest of the terrain. So the grading bucket is hooked on with this quick disconnect pin, and then I have to punch out the pin here. It's on there good. Let's swing back around where the tools are. So since the ripper attachment is much less in weight, it's easier to install on the machine. The grading bucket is really almost 3 times the weight of this ripper attachment. So what happens is it puts a lot of load on this pin, and that's why I need a rubber mallet to bang it out. But this pin goes in really easily when you have a smaller attachment on the machine. So one thing I like to use on the ripper attachment is a bolted nut. That's a self-locking nut. Alright, so that's nice and secure. So the reason why I'm not using this linchpin is because with the ripper attachment, it's way too easy to shear this off when you're going deep down into the ground. You'll end up rubbing along the side of the attachment and it'll rip this right off. I've lost one of these and I've had the pin almost coming out the other side before I realized that the pin was dislodged off the machine. Alright, so it looks like I'm first going to clear all these roots and branches out so I can see what I'm working with, and I'm going to start clearing these boulders out of the way. just gonna place these boulders off to the side for right now. I need to get them out of the way in order to level off this area and get rid of this big hump in the center here. don't want to beat up these really big, nice looking stones because I want to reuse them later for a wall. So I'm just going to take my time and pick them up really gently and place them over to the side for right now. This area I just picked through when it was all full of stone, all deep down in here. As I started pulling everything apart, there was more stone underneath, more ledge. So right there is about 1/4 of the pile that I'm talking about here, and I still have 3/4 to go. And I have to pick up all the rest of these stones and put them aside. Of wood here, buried. So I have my brush pile that I'm making off to the side, and then as I'm progressing, I put it into that temporary pile, and then once I'm done, I will relocate all that brush and branch and root to the bigger pile. These nice big stones I consider an asset to the property. will come in handy in the future when I want to do some kind of rock setting or put more stones around the pond or make it boulder retaining wall. The possibilities are endless when it comes to stones. All right, this one's a pretty big one. I'm gonna have to reposition and back up here so I can put this in the pile. Gonna look good on the property when I'm done. I'm gonna use them for some kind of lawn art, boulder retaining wall. So little by little, as I'm chewing on this, there we go. Alright, so now I'm just cleaning up this pile of roots and stumps. Gonna put it off to the side in the tree line where it's supposed to be for right now. There's my stumps. Stumps, you have to put them in a separate pile because I have to dispose of them totally separately. They will not take them at the transfer station where I live, so you have to take them to a wood recycling center where they make wood chips out of them for mulch. Just grab this pile, turn around. So if you think I'm making a mess, you are absolutely correct, because I have to make a mess before it gets better. I have to move all this crap around, make my piles, so I can get the area cleared and free of roots and stumps. So it's all, I have to do it all in stages, and this stage is just part of it. You have to go around and constantly make piles of things and then move it around to its final destination until you dispose of it. Alright, so here's a huge piece of ledge that just broke loose. I'm going to pick it up with the excavator now. Check out the size of that thing. Holy shit. Is about as wide as the machine. I'm going to put it down right here. There we go. Well, guys, it doesn't look like I'll be done for today. I was pulling out some of that ledge, and it looks like finally the main pin for the bucket to the arm went. It snapped right where the grease galley hole is that lubricates the bushings. But I didn't think it was going to happen to me, and it finally did. This is supposed to be inside here, with this grease fitting sticking out to the right. And pretty much, I got a broken machine right now. I'm going to have to order a new pin to get this thing back up and running. I stopped right away before I did any other work, because I noticed that everything wasn't aligned right, and the thumb was flopping around, and the ripper attachment was flopping around too. But I didn't expect this. I heard about this problem on the forums and reading it online, but this is exactly where they said it would snap. So it looks like I'm not going to finish today and pull out this big stump that I wanted to. But I did get some of the boulders out of here. I started picking through the ledge, and I got rid of some of the crap that was on top. But, well, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and do so. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.